What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. You know, one thing I'm learning is, you've heard the saying, you're in their sandbox. You know, if Amazon suspends you or creates a rule, well, you're playing in their sandbox, you have to follow their rules, and that's true. One thing I learned is it is not possible to have your own sandbox. I'm having issues with my credit card processing company today. Square. We all know Square, the company you can swipe your card on your phone. Well, they're one of my credit card processors. They're the one that I use for the warehouse sales and for the liquidation. Sold some pallets yesterday, and payment went through fine. Then Square says they are now reviewing my account and suspending deposits. They won't send me any money. I can still keep using it to charge people, but they won't send me any of it. I need to send a whole bunch of information about my business, which is fine, security and everything. I sent that over. Now they want a photocopy of my customer's credit card and driver's license. Have you ever heard of anything like that? I know I haven't. They want me to ask my customer to email me a photocopy of their driver's license and credit card. If that doesn't just scream scam, my customer is going to think that I'm a sketchy scammer because this is their first time dealing with me. They're going to think I'm some sketchy company who's just trying to steal their identity. There is absolutely no way they're going to send that to me. And frankly, I'm not even comfortable asking for it. But Square, I even called them this morning. They said the only way I can get deposits is if I do that. She says if you really need the money from them now, you can always refund them and have them pay a different way. So apparently, even though I have my own business, I'm not on anybody else's platform. If I want to accept credit cards, I'm in somebody else's sandbox. And this is absolutely, where I upload the documents, I upload a letter basically saying this is crap. In a professional way, of course. Explaining that you have a copy of my driver's license, you have a copy of my business documents from the state, from the IRS, they've got my articles of incorporation, they've got, utility bills and everything to prove we're at this address. They've got everything. I also gave them the customer's contact information, a copy of the invoice for this sale, a detailed write-up of what we do, and answered a whole bunch of questions. They've got enough information where they should be able to release deposits. Now, of course, I can still charge customers. I just can't get any of the money for it. Apparently, I'm looking up reviews, and I know people typically only leave reviews if they have a seriously bad issue, but this has happened to a lot of people, some people in the thousands range that never receive their money, that they're just out the money. So I'm thinking I'm going to be ditching Square, which sucks because I spent, like $1,000 on hardware, credit cash registers and whatnot through them. But I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous. I have to go and spend $1,800 to ship this out now. I don't have the money for it, or at least not from the customer, because Square's holding it hostage. So I will probably do another video if they don't resolve this. I called them. They literally said, if you want your money, you're going to have to refund them and have them pay you a different way. Are you serious? Is that, or send them that information? Anyways, this has gone on long enough. If this doesn't get resolved, I will probably do a video where I will have in the title how Square is a sketchy company and don't use them, just so people researching credit card processors realize that it's not worth it. Or if they resolve it, then I have no problems. I've been using Square for several years and never had an issue. I think I signed up in 2016. But anyways, we got a lot of sales today. I am probably not going to film all of them because I really got to rush. I've got a lot of stuff to do today, and I've already got a late start dealing with all of this. It's, grab my phone. It's 11:14. So, yeah, I don't even know if I'll have time to ship everything out. I might just be able to ship the stuff out that came in yesterday and overnight. So I'm in a group chat with several other product sourcing 101 partners, liquidation companies. Several others also accept Square. None of them have had this issue before. Taking my $1,000 bottle of hand sanitizer. Gonna go trade it for a new car. Just kidding. I am, so anyways, they are all saying that, try explaining it to the customer and see what they say. So I guess we'll go that route. But I have to go build a couple of pallets. So I'm at warehouse 2. It's starting to look like it's emptying out in here. It's not, though. If you remember, in that corner, there used to be a car. We had to move some pallets around so they could get the car out. So I filled that area up. But, so I sold 6 pallets of lighting. That's what this whole square issue is about. I built a pallet of Melissa and M&D, all new items and box damage, no returns. And I have someone who wants 3 of them, so I got to build a couple more. First pallet's done. 200 pieces will be $650. This is all new items and box damage. I even found some case-packed items. It's a decent looking pallet. Oh, I'm out of breath. Walking around in circles in this thing makes me dizzy and tired. But anyways, I know what you're thinking. It should be wrapped better. Yes, if we were shipping it, it should be wrapped better. But this one's getting picked up. The only reason I wrapped it is so it doesn't all topple over when I wheel it outside to his car. So, yeah. So we got this one, that one. I just need one more for him. And then I've got another person who's interested in buying one. And that's 2 down. The stretch wrap is trying to be like Rice Krispies. So 200 units, all new or box damage on both. We're finding a lot of loose items and returns. Obviously, I bought this expecting them all to be returns, so I'm not complaining. But what I'm probably going to do is fill a pallet with this stuff and sell it relatively cheap. I'm not going to give it away because there's also going to be stuff like this retails $80. And it's probably all there. I don't even know if that's a return, but it's pretty messed up. None of these are in their place, so it could have been a return. I don't know. So what I might do is try to go like $350. Stack a pallet about 6 feet tall and sell it for $350. Which is half what I'm selling those ones for. I'm selling these for $700. So I think that's a fair price. That's about the only update that I have. I moved that purchase over and listed these 6 for $3,000. It's 273 light fixtures. And hopefully this issue is square. Let me check my emails. I don't think I got a response yet. Oh, holy crap. It worked. It says you're back up and running. Thanks for filling out your profile with the information we needed. Your Square account is back to normal. You'll be able to resume regular deposits to your linked bank account. So I guess rather than, like literally all I did, so I filled out the questionnaire I mentioned, and that was yesterday, and they sent me a response saying it's not enough. And now they want the photocopy of my customer's credit card and driver's license. So where I sent it, they don't want me to email it. It's part of the website. And I am, if you're wondering, 100% certain this is from Square because I got the email from Square. And I did not click any links. I went to Square on my computer, typed in squareup.com as I always do, logged in, and big notification on the screen there telling me that my account's disabled or what have you. Also, hey, looks like they put some cardboard under there. I bet they're happy I left some boxes here. Not that it really bothers me. That probably would have gotten recycled anyway. So anyways, on that form, it had the same form that I filled out yesterday, and it said, but there are 2 more questions on the bottom asking for those 2 documents, and it's just an upload, no place to type. So I typed up something on Microsoft Word explaining, why I don't think I should have to do that. And it was polite, it was professional. It wasn't me saying this is bull crap and it's you don't have a right to ask this. It was simple. It was said something along the lines of, this is an unorthodox request and I don't feel comfortable risking my company's reputation by asking this sensitive information from a customer who has already paid for their purchase. Pretty professional and clear. And then I uploaded that twice, once where it wanted the driver's license and once where it wanted the credit card, and I guess they accepted that. So that's awesome. We're back in business, baby. So I mean, Square was pretty quick to resolve this issue. It gave me quite a scare, and I still think it's wrong of them to even ask for you to send that. And from the reviews I've read, it sounds like they've done this to other people and shut people's accounts down, wouldn't pay them. But you never know the whole story with those people. They could have said this is bull crap to Square, and the Square representative says, well, see ya. You never know. Will it happen again? I don't know. But it seems to be resolved for now. I do have a secondary payment processor, a credit card processing company for my other business, and of course PayPal for, as a backup, plus I use it for eBay. So if it does happen again, it's not like I can't receive payments. But anyways, that definitely lifted up my spirits. I'm definitely in a better mood. So anyways, I've got 2 pallets done. I need to make 1 more. So that's where we're at now. So I don't know how well you can see this, but it's snowing out. I'm back at warehouse 1. I wanted to take a little break from stacking pallets. I shipped out a couple of orders. These were not eBay orders. That's one order for $800, and that's an order for $190 of Riley Rose Cosmetics that we were selling in bulk. Funny enough, they sold to 2 different buyers, same day. They've been listed for a few months now on the JLN Facebook page, but they're sold, so we're getting those out. And the one is split into 2 boxes because it would have been like $57 to ship in 1 box through Pirate Ship, because it's not an eBay sale, so that's really my only option for shipping. 51 or 57, but I split it into 2 smaller boxes. Same weight. It's actually heavier now because it's in 2 boxes instead of 1. And signature confirmation now needs to be paid for twice, and it ended up being $32.50. So it was quite a savings to drop down to cubic rate. Both of these are under half a cubic foot. In fact, this one is it's 12 by 12 by 6. So that's exactly a cubic foot, and it was like $14 to ship, plus the signature confirmation and insurance. It brought up to $17. That one was like $9.65, and signature confirmation and insurance brought up to like $15 something. So I'm getting ready to head back to the other house, and look at this. It's kind of like hail, but very, very small hail, and really windy. My truck was clear about, 30 seconds ago. This is insane. It's 40 degrees out. And there's 3. So, interesting little side note. We broke down a few pallets to make that happen. Of those 3 pallets we built, is all of the used stuff. Or, I shouldn't say used, returns and stuff that has come so loose from the box that it's probably missing a lot of pieces. Everything else was new. So, that worked out pretty good. These pallets are far exceeding my expectations. And all picked up, $1,950. That's about all I've got for this stuff today. I think it's time to go do some eBay orders, considering it's like 3:30 in the afternoon now. So heck of a day. We got 51 sales for $1,141. And you are gonna get the short version of this video because I gotta rush to get this done. It's already 4 o'clock, just about. So I've gotten so many comments on the Shopko video and the last couple of videos that I should donate the shoes. Some people have suggested places to donate them. Some of them have already contacted and they had no interest. They didn't want them. Finally got somebody who gave me a place that will actually take them. If you remember, Tracy and David, they have the grandson named after Brett Favre, and they bought some items in the last video. Tracy commented on the video and a link to a place that accepts shoes. They must be new, but it doesn't matter if they're matching pairs, mismatched, or single shoes. They will accept them, and I would love to ship them to them, but they have a bid now. I can't pull the listing if it has a bid. It's got a 99-cent bid. So whoever buys them, if it's a viewer, I will be forwarding that information to the viewer. But unfortunately, I can't even pull the listing now, which is a shame. It's a little too late. But at the very least, I've got that one that's getting returned I can send to them rather than throw in the trash. All right, anyways. So I've got a whole bunch of orders that I just pulled. I'm going to show you what they are. First sale is the Learn Italian playing cards. It's a viewer sale, and for some reason my printout isn't showing the whole comment. but it is showing it on the computer. So I'm gonna come over here. This was purchased by Luke. Luke says, "Hey Rabbit, thanks for all your videos. You're helping me stay busy while I'm in quarantine with the virus." I hope I'm not interpreting that as you have the virus, Luke. If so, I hope you feel better soon. But nonetheless, I appreciate the sale, Luke, and hope those cards help keep you entertained. Next sale, also a viewer sale, is a bra and a Stila Dolce. They forgot to order Gabbana to go with it. By Teresa. She says, "I'm a longtime viewer. Stay healthy, Rabbit. Plus shall for this order." I'm not sure I understand. There must be a typo there. But thank you for, unless she's saying she ordered something else. You know what? She did. She ordered this as well. That's probably what she was. Shawl. I can't read, apparently. She bought this shawl as well. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate the sale on both of those. Next, we've got an inflator. We're running low on those. I think I've just got 6 left. Yeah, 6 available. We've got another one of these Yamaha shirts. I've told you the story in the last couple of videos. $2.99 I paid for it at a thrift store. I bought a whole bunch of them, and it is a genuine Yamaha part and accessory, sold for $27.99. Next, we've got this t-shirt, which came off of an Amazon pallet. This is another one where the comment is cut off. It's a viewer sale. Let me hop on the computer and read it. This is Adam. He says, "Hey Rabbit, love the videos and the content on your channel. I wake up and watch your videos every morning as I get ready for the day." That's what I do a lot too. Not my videos. My videos are terrible, but I watch a lot of YouTubers as I get up and get ready for the day. Anyways, he continues and says, "I've looked at your listings 3 times now, and I finally find something I had to buy. This shirt is awesome. Thank you for all the great videos during this difficult time. Please stay safe and healthy, and I'll be praying for you and your family. P.S. If you have time and don't mind, could you please add a signed card to your order? To my order. Thank you, Adam." Adam, I appreciate it, and yes, I will get you a signed card. I'm not sure. He says the shirt's awesome. It's just got this insignia on it. I don't know what it is. Oh, International Harvester. Okay, I suppose I should look at the listing. So, it's a tractor shirt. Next sale is right here. It's a set of pajamas, 2-piece set, purchased by Kathy. Kathy says, I'm hoping it will let me leave a message this time. I bought the shirt and solar light the other day, but it wouldn't keep my messages. I'm a fairly new reseller, Cat's Alluring Treasures, and I've learned a lot from you. I love your videos. The longer, the better. You're such a hard worker. You inspire me to get off my butt and do stuff. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy, I appreciate the sale. And that's one thing I've noticed. I get really motivated when I'm watching, even after I watch a video of another seller, like Shed Flips and Craigslist Hunter. They're both heavy into eBay. And just watching their videos gets me really motivated. So I know what you mean there. Next sale, we sold one of the Living Proof conditioners and Isabel. So we sold Isabel. Apparently, there's a person in that little tiny box. That sold for $29.97 for the pair. Next is a viewer sale. We've got another pair of shoes from the Target pallet. We sold Olivia. Man, these are some small people fitting in these boxes. And we sold, what's that say? Rubino. And those sold for $44.97 to Madison, who says, "Hey, Rabbit, started watching your videos and I love them. They're oddly relaxing. Keep doing what you're doing." Well, I appreciate the sale, Madison. And hopefully you continue relaxing to my videos. Next, we've got a French curve set sold to a viewer for $7.99. Patricia, she says, "Thank you. I enjoy watching your videos and I appreciate the information you share with your viewers. You're dedicated and entertaining. Stay safe." Patricia, I appreciate the purchase and hope you make something cool with them. Next, we've got Clark's. Oh, I missed this sale. Hold on, so you get to watch me go grab one. Somehow I completely missed this one on my sheet. We sold a pair of Clark's shoes. These are new. They came out of a storage unit. This was the storage unit that was full of, hold on. Looks like the glue might be coming apart a little bit. Well, this is a viewer sale, so Mr. or Mrs. Viewer, whose name I will find out in a moment, if there's a problem with those, just let me know and I'll take care of you. So these came out of that storage unit that I paid 35 bucks for, I think, with all the vintage items. The note, it was Nancy who bought them. She says, I'm a subscriber, love the videos and snarky comments. Thanks for the deal. Well, I hope you enjoy the shoes. And like I said, if there's any problems with that, I don't know if they're just made like that or if they're coming apart, just let me know. I'll take care of you. Next, we sold these, and Tim listed these as leggings. Now, I'm no pants expert. They feel more like jeans. I always thought leggings were more stretchy. I don't know. They're not really jeans either, though. Anyways, he called them Loft Plus Gray Pants / leggings. This is a viewer, Lucy. She says, hi, Rabbit. Thanks for the great deal. Love watching your videos. As a small seller on eBay, it gives me something to strive for. Thanks, Lucy. Hope to see your eBay grow substantially. Next, we've got a $120 sale. This is this timer, Tracker 2 timer by a company called Fast. This actually came out of Wing Zone. I don't remember what I paid. I bought 3 of them. I want to say I paid like 60 bucks for all 3, and one of them ended up being defective. Now that I think about it, I paid 60 bucks for 2, and there was a third one that wasn't in the pictures. It was an auction. And the third one ended up being defective. Anyways, sold for $120. Next, we've got another Boheme. I've gotten a lot of comments. People ask why these are all bagged separately, and honestly, I have no idea. That's just how we got them. I don't know if it was the store that did that or the manufacturer or what. But this was a viewer sale. The buyer says, hi, enjoy your videos and seeing all of the behind-the-scenes stuff. So much fun going through storage units and pallets with you. Thanks for sharing good deals. God bless you and prosper you during these crazy times. I appreciate the sale. I hope you enjoy it. Next, we've got, boy, this is a mouthful. Next, we've got, where are we? These sandals. They're kind of in order on the table, but also kind of not. We got the sandals, came off a Target pallet, sold for $14.95. We've got another Olivia Stila product. What is this anyways? Lipstick. Sold for $14.99. Next we've got, hold on, next page. Lucky Brand leather keychain right here. This is the one that, well, here, I'll just walk over here and show you. It is this one. Now we'll come back over here. I think that was a viewer sale. Let me read the note. Yes, it says, hey, Rabbit, I'm a viewer. Stay safe. That was purchased by Mike. Mike, I appreciate it. Hope it keeps your keys lucky. Next, we sold this Sony Pocket PC in rough shape, untested. Let me look at the listing here. Untested, that's all he says in the title, at least. Sold to Marlene. Marlene says, hi, Rabbit. I'm a subscriber and enjoy your videos. Have made other purchases from you and quite pleased with them. You and Mrs. Rabbit stay safe and take care. Thank you, Marlene. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it works for you. Next sale is this shirt. It came on an Amazon pallet. Sold for $14.99. I've got 3 remaining. Another viewer, Virginia, who says, hi, Rabbit. I'm a longtime subscriber and I love your sense of humor. I would love to know more about you and Mrs. Rabbit. Would you consider doing a live Q&A together? I bet people would truly enjoy that. Thanks for the romper. Oh, it's a romper, not a shirt. Shows how much I know about my own inventory. Virginia, I appreciate the sale, and I don't expect Mrs. Rabbit would want to do that. She does not like being on camera. Next, we've got a bra. I believe this is the last Playtex that's in this type of packaging. Sold to a viewer, Nancy. I think there was another Nancy who bought something earlier, and well, there we go. She says, Rabbit, I made 2 other purchases thinking I'd correctly posted a message to you. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Hopefully you get this message. I'm a faithful viewer. If you would sign a card for me, that'd be great. If I get to visit my daughter in Sheboygan, I hope it will coincide with one of your sales. Stay safe, Nancy. And for those of you wondering, Sheboygan is about an hour south of us. They're famous for socks. Thanks, Nancy. I appreciate the purchase, and I feel like I remember reading your name. So whatever on this table you bought, I also appreciate that as well. Next, we've got this Stenson Cologne Aftershave. This came on the Walmart pallets. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This came on a Meyer pallet, the one with all the banana boxes, sold for, right here, $32.99. Next, we've got this, right? This dress? No. There's a dress in here that, and Tim sealed it up so I can't show you, but sold with these shoes for a total of $38.94. And this person's name is Madison. I wonder if it's the same. I thought I read off of Madison earlier, who was a viewer. I don't remember. Anyways, if you are the same Madison, or if there was a Madison earlier, I appreciate the sale. It looks like this Madison also bought these pants. Right, and Taylor white pants with pink and yes, they came out of Dress Barn and they sold for $19.99. Interesting thing here, the size is MP. We've also got M, which is medium. I've never heard of MP, so I don't know what that means. I'm guessing medium petite, maybe. I don't know. Next, we've got a Versailles. I relisted the ones we had, and one sold. Where is it here? $11.99. Next, we've got a set of Genesis controllers here, which sold to a viewer for $14.39. They likely came out of a storage unit. They were purchased by Paul, who says, "Hey, Resale Rabbit, love the videos. Enjoy watching all of them. Inspired me to start my own YouTube, Resale Rookie." So check out Paul's YouTube, Resale Rookie. He says, "Hope your business continues to grow with everything going on. Happy to be able to support in some way. Stay safe out there. Thanks, Paul, a.k.a. the Resale Rookie. Hashtag we can all win." So check out Paul's YouTube channel. And Paul, I appreciate the purchase. Next, we've got this illuminating powder foundation. Sold for $12, the Stila product. And, oh, there's one more that I forgot to pull. A Dress Barn shirt. We'll have to grab that in a moment. Now, also in this list is a viewer sale from Dawn. It's 3 Olympus voice recorders. Let me show you what one looks like. I think I saw one in here. 3 of these for parts or repair. I can't find them. I flipped this place upside down looking for them. So I've got Tim trying to figure out if he can think of another place. Hopefully we find them. But if I don't and end up having to cancel the order or something, I will read the comment. Dawn says, "Love the videos, found these in your store and decided to pick them up to tinker with while locked in. Stay safe and keep up the great work." Thanks, Dawn. I appreciate the purchase. Right here out of Dress Barn, sold for $15. Retail is $26.50. This is a popular shirt. I've sold several of this exact shirt over the past couple of days in different sizes. This is the last one I have in this size. I have no idea about other sizes, but this one sold. I really have nothing else to say about that. So that is the first run of sales. This is everything that sold yesterday. And I know that because it's everything that's required to be shipped today. Okay, it says below men's clothes, possibly in a box under the shoes. No, because I already looked there for those recorders. I looked through this box twice. It's behind it? No. I have a feeling we're going to end up having to cancel this because I looked everywhere for it. It's supposed to be in a clear plastic bag. First place he thought it would be is under here. And all we've got are those. And it should be in a clear plastic bag just like this. And then he thought maybe in here. And I looked in here multiple times. I have no clue where this could possibly be. So here's why Tim called these leggings. Because they're leggings. I really don't know women's clothes. I'll never understand them. So I had 51. I shipped out 28. Now I've got 29 left, meaning I got 6 more orders while we were shipping. Let's pull some of those. So maybe I will get everything out because I just pulled everything. First, I sold 2 cans of hairspray for a total of $26. Then I sold these Learn to Play Italian cards for $8.49. Here's a viewer sale. I'm pretty sure these came out of a storage unit. It's just a whole bunch of Nerf accessories. One of the first things Tim listed, actually, sold for $35.99 to Jason. Jason says, "Thanks, my cousin just picked up 3 pallets of kids' toys for me today. Directed me to your YouTube. Look forward to learning from you." Jason, actually, the guy who bought those 3 pallets, I didn't even realize was a viewer. So thanks, Jason. Appreciate the sale. Where are we here? Another viewer sale. We've got this 1978 edition of Sports Illustrated. If you remember a while back, maybe a year or two ago, I got for free every issue of Sports Illustrated from sometime in the, I think, late 50s or late 60s maybe, all the way until about a week before I picked them up. Sold a whole bunch of them. I sold all the swimsuit editions for like $400 if I remember right. I may be wrong on that, but it was a decent amount. And then sold the rest of them in bulk locally for a little bit. And then I sold a few of these. I think I sold one of these for over 100. Anyways, this one sold for 15. It was purchased by Colby. He says, "Hey Rabbit, I've been watching you for almost a year and I love the videos. I'm a huge Packers fan, so it's cool knowing I'm getting something from Green Bay. I'd love a signed card if possible. Thank you very much in advance. Take care and keep the videos coming when you can. Be safe." Thanks, Colby. Appreciate the sale and hope you enjoy this magazine. Next, we sold a Minnesota Vikings jacket for, let's see, $47.99. All right, next page. And this next one is a viewer sale. Next one is the Shark Backpack. Surprise, surprise, a viewer sale. If you remember, I had a whole bunch of people asking what it was, so I showed it in yesterday's video, and it sold. The buyer is a viewer and says, "Hey Rabbit, I'm a viewer and I saw this in your latest video and I flipped out. I had to have it. Hello from Florida, Autumn." Thanks, Autumn. I appreciate the sale and hope you enjoy it. Next, we sold some... What? Oh, I missed one. All right, hold on. It is for a total of $19.99. Let's take a walk over here. Up in here, that's an empty bag. We sold a gorilla mask. I ended up finding the box. If you remember, I sold one of these a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, whenever, one of the first videos where I started filming these again. But anyways, it was up on our buddy over there, which the viewer is named Roger. So I couldn't find him, so I shipped that one out. So anyways, another one sold here, $19.99. Next is United Abrasives. Did I miss a whole page or something? All right, this one's gonna take a minute to find, so I'm gonna have to pull this one off camera. All right, here it is, sandpaper. I got really confused. Here, let me show you. It was 100 count, and I came in here. This is where all the abrasives are. These came on the auto parts pallet. And I saw here, same brand, same size. Well, first I saw this one, same brand, same size, 180 grit. Well, we need a 240 grit, so that's what we've got here. And I grabbed this one, was walking over there, and I saw, wait, 400 count. The sale is for 100 count. And I looked and I looked and I looked and couldn't find it. And right as I was going to look at the listing again, I thought, let's check inside this box. And what do you know? He listed them as the 100 count rolls. So these are paper disc rolls. I guess it's sandpaper for an orbital sander. It sold for, hold on, $17.49 to a viewer, Kenneth. It says, well, actually, Kenneth's wife bought it. It says, "Hi, Rabbit. This is for my hubby who's restoring a '69 Camaro. I also bought your last pair of size 10 slippers." So I don't see the... Oh, we'll get to those in a moment. So, anyways, these are going with that, which we'll discuss in a moment. I appreciate the sale, Kenneth and wife, and a '69 Camaro is probably gonna look pretty cool when it's done. All right, next we've got this charger here, which sold for $10.79. Now, here's a reference that only the people who've been watching for a long time would remember. If you remember way back when I was traveling, when I was on the road thrifting for Amazon, I went and crashed Rakin's party in Pittsburgh, randomly showed up, surprised everyone. While we were there, I stopped at a Goodwill in Pittsburgh and found a bunch of these little computer terminal things. I thought I hit money. I don't remember what I spent, like $5 each maybe, and thought, I was looking them up on Amazon. They were selling for like $300. I'm not a computer guy, so I didn't even know what they were. It wasn't until the comments where I realized I didn't do as well as I thought. But had they been going for 300, I would have made like 10 grand. And I named the video something like, I think I just made 10 grand. Anyways, I'll let you know what I was looking at in a second. So that's what the video is called. I bought all of those. Well, I ended up selling them, over the course of time. I don't know how much I made. I don't even remember what I sold them for because that was ages ago. But I've got a whole bunch of the power cables that I didn't sell with them that have just been kind of sitting around. And Tim found them and listed them. They've been sitting around in case we needed them for something. But we obviously haven't needed them this far, so Tim listed them, and one of them sold. $10.79. Now, what was I just looking at? I was trying to find the other day some smaller bubble mailers, and this box is for smaller bubble mailers. I'm like, wait, do we have smaller ones? And I realized it's just got severed arms in it instead. No bubble mailers. So anyways, next sale is this Whirlpool filter, sold for $11.39. After that is this Well Seal, which sold for $9.30, and both of these came off of the Lowe's truckload. If you notice, I sold it for more than Lowe's was trying to sell it for. Although there were a lot of comments on that video saying, what makes you think you can sell it for more than the store? All right, next is, along with these abrasive pads, are the last of the size 10 sandals. I guess Jackie must be Kenneth's wife's name, because she says, "Hi Rabbit, this is Jackie. My hubby and I watch your videos all the time. Thanks for keeping us entertained during this scary time. May you and Mrs. Rabbit stay safe and healthy. P.S. May I please have a signed card as well?" Absolutely, Jackie. I appreciate the sale. Something for both of you. Jackie gets her sandals, and Kenneth gets to have some sanding pads to work on his car. All right, got to go to the next page here. We're going to have right here 8.5 sandals and this thing. What the heck is a Vita peel? I don't know. Anyways, Vanilla Coke came from Riley Rose. Sold the pair for 20 bucks. Next sale, we've got down here a case of the Office Depot sheet protectors from a viewer, Chris, who says, "Hey Rabbit, recently found your videos and I'm a big fan. Always on the hunt for deals myself and definitely have picked up some tips from watching. Hang in there through this craziness. Sure you're ready to get back into the hunt. If you can include a signed card, it'd be much appreciated. Thanks, Chris." And actually, Chris bought 2 of them, so I'm going to have to pull another one because the other down here is from a separate sale. So Chris bought 2 of these. I appreciate the sale, Chris, and I'll get a signed card in one of them. Next, we've got this white shirt. Yadarton is the brand. Apparently, it's a comfy top with pocket. Sold for $8. Came on an Amazon pallet. And this is actually, looking at it, the same person who bought those. Usually when people buy multiple things, they're a viewer. So I'm just going to say the name Sarah. There's no note here, but if Sarah is a viewer, I appreciate the sale and hope you enjoy your comfy top and sandals. Next, we've got Dolce Vita, which is one of these. Right there. Dolce Vita sold for sold for $9.99. And then after that, we've got this right here. I've got a whole bunch of this shade in stock, and I think this might be the first one that sold. Apparently nobody who's an Espresso 15 shops on my eBay page. Anyway, sold for $14. I've got 26 available yet. Next, we sold this CD. It came out of Shopko, sold for $7.99. It is not to a viewer. The buyer's note says, "Please do not include invoice." So it's a drop shipper. Next, we sold, let me go to the next page here. The next Stila, I keep trying to pronounce it Stila or Styla. It's Stila, I know. I'm just so used to the others. Sold for $12.99, and the color is brown sugar, which sounds delicious. When I was a kid and I wanted a snack, my mom would give me a bag of brown sugar and a spoon. Why won't that focus? There you go. A bag of brown sugar and a spoon. So I have a love for brown sugar. You can take that how you would like. Let's see next, a Living Proof conditioner sold for $14.98. And the last of the Polaroid shirts. These are really soft. I really thought about keeping one for myself. I paid 10 bucks each, and it was a total gamble. There were no solds or actives on eBay. So I think I sold 1 or 2 at a profit. This one's going to be at about break even. Sold for $16.79, so after shipping and fees, I'm getting about my 10 bucks back. Sold to a viewer, Caden, who says, "Hey Rabbit, love your videos. Stay safe during this time." And I believe this is going overseas. Next, we've got these Feel Goods sandals. Size 11, blue Castaway, sold for $16.99. If you remember, these came on the M&D toy pallets. Mistakenly put on that pallet by Whole Foods, of all places, who we now know sells shoes. Next, we've got another Living Proof conditioner, and I was wrong. This is the last bra in this type of packaging. Sold for $31.97. Backtracking to the shoes, I don't know if I mentioned $16.99. I'm out of breath. Next, we sold 2 packs of sheet protectors here to a viewer, Kim, who says, "Viewer and subscriber, glad people are ordering from you even with all this going on, or with everything going on. Thanks for the videos you put out. I appreciate the sale, Kim. Hope you enjoy these." Next, we sold another pair of size 9 in pink. We've got 1 left. Came on the Target pallet for 50 cents. Moving on, we sold. Next one is going to be the other box of sheet protectors for 30 bucks. So I need to get, I don't remember the viewer's name now. I already forgot. But somebody, Chris, I think was his name, bought 2 of those. And then this person, who is not a viewer, bought a 3rd one. So I will pull another one. Next, we've got the size 7. This is the last of the size 7, also going overseas to Rebecca. Rebecca says, "Hey Rabbit," Rebecca here from the UK. "I thoroughly enjoy watching your videos, especially the long ones, and I wanted to help support your business. Money is pretty tight at the moment, so I'm sorry there wasn't more stuff. I hope you and Mrs. Rabbit are staying safe. Best wishes." You do not need to apologize for not buying more stuff. You guys are amazing just buying anything from me. But Rebecca, I appreciate the sale. I hope you enjoy these over in the UK. And I hope you figured out what US size your feet are, because I know they're different sizes over there. And lastly, for 15 bucks, I am out of breath. Sold these, Dockside is the color. Apparently they're 100% vegan. Who knew they used animal byproducts? I suppose testing dyes or something. Anyways, vegan sandals, the Feel Goods. Already told you the story on them with those. These went to a viewer, Gordon. He says, "Thanks, Rabbit. I'm a viewer and enjoy watching your YouTube channel. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Gordon." Gordon, I appreciate the sale, and I don't see where you live here, but I hope you live somewhere warm enough where you can enjoy these rather than the snow that we're getting up here. Anyways, that is the sales, and that's everything. Tim tried to guess a couple more places in those voice recorders. I looked through every box in here. I seriously went through. Here's what I did. Every box, even if it didn't make sense, like the remotes or the cords, I went through every single one of these boxes with the hard goods. I even pulled them all out to see if it was behind it. When I was doing eBay, it was up here. Now, obviously, like I said, Tim has rearranged things to organize it. He said he was pretty sure it was down there. That was his first guess, which would make sense. So I looked along the side there. I looked to see if maybe it ended up in there. I even looked underneath the shelf. Could not find it anywhere. I looked through other boxes. I came over here and went through the sandals. Yes, I did not go through the sandals. But I went through these barcode scanners. I don't think it's here. I don't know what happened to it. But I'll reach out to the viewer who bought it, and maybe we can work something out. Also, another thing I did a thing. Come look. Look at that. Do you remember what's different here? This shelf. I just added this. There were 2 rows of those Julissa slide sandals here, and we've sold enough to condense them down. So we've got black, size 6. That is it for black. We've got a whole bunch of 8s in pink, a whole bunch of 6s in pink. Then we've got a 9 and a 7 in pink. The 2 behind are also 8s. That's it. And then we're done with these. And then, I don't know. maybe we'll get another popular type of shoe at some point. So that will allow me, all of this stuff was under it, so if I really wanted to, I could probably stack it up here, but we're not really adding any more inventory right now, so condensing isn't that important. By the way, where are my LSU fans at? Right here, socks. I know they're listed. It looks like we got Michigan too. Michigan, LSU, and that's it. Michigan, LSU, and ASICS, the University of ASICS. Old School Blur, apparently it's called. All right, anyways, that's where we're at right now. That one clip was 10 minutes long. It was like 9 minutes and 39 seconds. So this is going to be a long video. I can already tell that. I'm going to get, hopefully, all of this shipped out. But I don't know. We'll find out. I do want to show you how I'm going to ship this. So let's get this. I've shown this in other videos before, how I ship these. But it's a magazine, so you got to be careful how you ship it so it's protected. So here's what we do. First, we're going to bag it. So we'll slide it into a poly bag here. And this was a viewer who asked for a signed card, so I'm going to throw that in. Now this step is optional. I like to do it just for added protection because it is made of paper. All right, bagged nicely. So now that it's bagged, you slap the label on it. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, you don't want to ship it like this. It's going to get destroyed. Here's where we get a record mailer. These are intended for records, albums, LPs. I think I bought these on Amazon ages ago, and I still haven't used them all. And it's made for records, but really anything that's flat that you want in a rigid box, it works perfect. We're going to fold the sides over. And it's got scoring on different spots, so you can fold it at different heights. And then you fold these two sides over. And there we go. Now it is in a box that's perfectly sized for it. And you just tape it up and send it out. You're good to go. And this is not going to bend. No one's bending that. And then obviously, you know, if it sits in the water or something, it's protected by that if it's out in the rain or something like that. Got the first half done, and I have this literally shipping label on the package in the mail tub ready to go. And thankfully, just in time, I saw a message. These are the pink sandals. They're from a viewer, actually, the purchase. Stacy, she says, "Hi, I just bought these sandals, and I'm a viewer, and I don't know how to add a note. Could you send me a signed card?" Thanks, Rabbit. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate the sale. The only reason I caught that is because I was going in to message the viewer about those recorders that I had to cancel. So, well, I appreciate the sale, and I'm glad I was able to catch it in time so I can get this sent out to you, especially since it's an international sale. So I don't think I mentioned it, but another email in here is from Kevin, who bought the Minnesota Vikings jacket. And he's a viewer. He says, "Thank you for everything you do. You're an inspiration. Longtime viewer. Stay safe." So, Kevin, I really feel sorry for you being a fan of that team, but I do appreciate the sale. At least we have some camaraderie. I was a Vikings fan for 2 years when Brett Favre was there. Hate them every other year of my life, though. I added a little something to that Minnesota Vikings jacket. So with all that, I only had one more sale, so why not ship it out? It's a Rayovac size 10 hearing aid battery. 6 packs. That looks like 6 packs. This either came out of Shopko or Office Depot. Actually, here's my answer here. This came out of Shopko. Looks like they were $9.99 each, meaning I paid 20 cents each and sold the whole lot for $20.99. And that is today's sales, as well as that label just printed. So that is it for today. I sold 2 more pallets of the M&D toys for a total of $1,400 plus shipping. These are the unprocessed pallets, the 2 that sold, meaning I'm selling them exactly as I got them. You might be wondering, why am I putting in so much work to build pallets for $650 when I'm selling them unprocessed for more? Well, I'm selling 200 units for $650, and they're all new. Whereas the ones going for $700 have significantly more than 200 units, but it's going to be a mix of new and returns. So it really comes down to which one the customer prefers. I really have not seen, I've not seen one item that I can 100% confirm as a return. There are items that are missing package or package is significantly damaged, but a lot of them, it's just the packaging is poorly made. And so the shrink wrap breaks and the items fall out. That's it. But anyways, so sold 2 of those for $1,400. You'll be seeing those tomorrow though, when I get them shipped out. I also have those 6 pallets of lighting going out tomorrow, and maybe more. We'll see. Anyways, apologize for rushing through shipping, but I managed to get everything shipped out. Literally everything. Well, except for those recorders. I did not expect to be able to do that. So, from me and Roger, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate the purchases, and we'll see you tomorrow.